Oh yeah. It's like I'm basting a steak, you know? Australia. Ooh.
Thank
Okay.
you. My parents really like it.
Oh, really? Say hi to them for me. Hey guys, Sydney Food Boy here, and today we're in Ashfield. Ashfield's a bit of a hotspot in Sydney for Shanghainese food. So we're gonna go check out 3 of the best dumpling restaurants right here in Ashfield. Last night I actually threw up on my Instagram story a question asking you guys what your favorite dumpling restaurant right here was. You guys gave me a couple answers. I went through, I sifted through, saw what your favorites were. If you would like to come on a food adventure with me, Sydney Food Boy, every single week, hit that subscribe button and make sure you like that video. Let's go eat. The funniest thing is all 3 restaurants that we're heading to today are right next to each other. You go one by one by one. This is our first stop for today. It's called New Shanghai and it is a bit of a cult favorite over here in Ashfield. Okay. Very busy for 2 o'clock on a Wednesday, but it looks like they're quite popular around here. There's a very huge extensive menu that we're seeing here. So we're going to order 2 things here. The first one is a pan-fried pork bun, and that one costs, you get 8 pieces for $13.50 here. And we're also going to get, this is a really good one, shepherd's purse and pork wontons, which come in chili oil, peanut and sesame sauce dressing. One of my favorites here when I've tried this before. This one you get 10 pieces for $14.30. So let's order those 2. Okay, my favorite way to do sauce or dumplings at home is something my mum taught me, which was soy sauce, a little bit of vinegar and garlic, like sliced garlic. But when you come to these restaurants, you have to do it a bit more traditionally. So I don't know what the right way to do it is, but I'm just gonna put equal parts soy sauce and equal parts vinegar. Actually, maybe a little bit less vinegar. Let's make it 2/3 soy, 1/3 vinegar. I don't reckon that should taste good. How do you guys do your sauce for dumplings? Let me know in the comments because I'd love to try your style of doing it one day. Everyone has a different way of doing it. So we've got our first thing that's come out, which is pan-fried pork buns. Very juicy looking, fluffy, man. So we're just digging now. We're still waiting for one dish, but look, no cold food here in Sydney Food Boy, man. You know what I mean? So this is our subject. Look at that crispy shell on the back side or the underside. First thing we're gonna do, we're just gonna stab a little hole in it somewhere, maybe there. Oh, I'm so unco, man. Oh, thank you. Oh, look at this one, bro. Holy. Whoa. We've got 3 different restaurants, venues planned for today. Make sure you keep watching to the end of the video, but man, if this is how much we're gonna order at every restaurant, we're gonna get quite full. Back to my pan-fried pork bun. I've stabbed a little hole in it. I don't know if this is the correct way to eat it, but I'm just gonna suck out a little bit of that juice, man. Oh, it's hot. I think there's a better way of doing this. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah. So it's pretty much like a soup dumpling for me. Ooh, good. And then you take this whole pan-fried pork bun. We're gonna dip it in like this. Oh, hot. Oh, nice crunch on the bottom. Very hot on the inside. The meat is nice and flavorful. The bun itself is very soft and crispy on the outside. It's just, texturally, it's just very nice, man. Tastes like a warm hug. That's what this one tastes like. If you guys watch, I think it was Disney, like Disney movies, you might have seen like a movie where they called it Bao. It's the cutest like little short film that they put in front of movies sometimes about a young Asian Bao. Is that right? Growing up. This one reminds me of him. Yeah, let's go again. Ooh. Oh, nice. Oh man. This time I might get this this sauce, maybe slip it in there. Let's see how that tastes. Oh yeah. Actually, that's really nice when you start adding the sauce into the inside before you bite it. I think I really got that percentage right, hey? 66% soy sauce, 33% vinegar. All right, next up, This is one I'm very excited for. A lot of you guys on that Instagram story questionnaire recommended to come to Shanghai, New Shanghai, to come and try this dish in particular. Shout out my friend Kat from Kat Sweet Mess. She bakes some amazing cakes, by the way. She loves this thing, right? So she messaged me after. She's like, yo, you gotta try this, man. So very excited. This is pretty much dumplings, but then instead of serving it plain, they serve it in this dressing of sesame sauce, chili oil, and peanut sauce, I believe. Let's get the one right in the middle, man. Oh yeah. Yeah. That sauce is really nice. Hold up. That sauce changes the game, man. Like, the dumpling itself is very nice, right? You got the wrapper on the outside, and it has almost like a bouncy texture to it. Think al dente, right? Al dente, but in dumpling wrapper form, right? It's just so perfectly done. And then on the inside, really nice meat on the inside. And this is the meat on the inside. Have a look at that. I think the winner here in this dish, even more than the sauce, is actually the dumpling wrapper to me. Maybe a little bit of soy sauce and vinegar to add in. That's awesome. This one also comes in prawn form, by the way, but the prawn one costs $19 or something. It costs a little bit more, costs like $5 more than this dish. We're visiting a lot of venues today, so we're being a bit frugal, you know. It is what it is, but gotta maintain the budget for Sydney Food Boy, man.
Bet you're gonna be like, put that in the sauce.
I am.
Yeah.
Hey Brian, are you thinking what I'm thinking, bro? I wanna try this, man. That's pretty good. Back in. Actually, that's good. I love the flavor on the crispy bottom as he picks up that chili oil and the peanut, man. Hey man, try that. But don't tell the Shanghainese people because I'm sure that's not traditional. Ooh. My dad's gonna tell me off for playing with food, bro. Cut this out. Cut it out, man. Don't you dare put that one in, man. Alright, that was delicious. Pan-fried pork buns, chili oil dumplings with peanut and sesame. Let's go to the next spot. Alright, he's doing it.
Trying Kevin's thing. Honestly, it's pretty good. Honestly.
I think we're going to order two different things on this menu. And this one looks really good. It's xiao, which is the soup dumplings. And then we might get some pan-fried pork dumplings as well. Oh, I like the look of this place, man. It's like your typical like Chinese family-owned restaurant type of vibes, man. You got paintings on the walls. Thank you. You know when you come and you touch the menu, it's a bit sticky. That's how you know it's OG, man. Since 1991, boy. What's that been? It's like 31 years, isn't it? Can I get the that one? Xiao bao and just the pan-fried pork dumplings. Put some soy sauce once again. I believe this is vinegar. They gave us a little bit of chili oil here, so I might try to chuck a bit of chili oil into this mix too. Yeah. These look really nice. Wow, look at that. I believe the correct way to eat these soup dumplings is you just get it on a spoon. First thing you want to do is just open that bad boy up. Very nice feeling. I like to spoon a little bit of this sauce mix I made in. Eat that all together like that. Very good. I like the meat on the inside. That's quite tasty compared to other xiaolongbas I've had. The hardest bit about this is trying to pick them up without having them explode inside the steamer basket. Come on, soup, come out. Good flavor in this one. I've tried all sorts of xiaolongbao before. I've had like ones with crab in it, ones with prawn in it, ones with truffle in it. A lot of the time when you have just more like a classic pork one, it's always very nice. Yeah, so that's what the meat looks like on the inside. And the way they do it, like, dude, look how thin that dumpling wrapper is. And it's still able to keep in all of that soup on the inside of the dumpling. So very nice on the tongue, man. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. So these are their pork dumplings, but pan-fried. Nice, beautiful shell on the backside. The dumplings here are like artistry, man. Have a dip. Oh, that's good soup. I feel like that's better soup than the xiao, to be honest. So hot and crispy. More sauce, man. I love pan-fried dumplings, man. That's so good. Wow. Ooh, Squirtle. Alright, bit of chili sauce. This is so interesting. I've never had dumplings with chili sauce before, but Auntie over there offered it to me, and she's like, "Oh, sometimes we like to eat it with chili sauce." So, keen, man. That chili sauce is yum, man. I feel like it would taste really nice with something on rice as well. Good stuff. Back to this. I'm not even gonna bother popping it out now. I'm just gonna eat the whole thing in my mouth. Okay, I feel like that's a better way of eating this. Just hold it in your mouth and explode. Oh man, it's all gonna explode in your mouth. It's so nice. I really like it when things explode in my mouth, man. Like, you know, cherry tomatoes. When you bite into cherry tomatoes and they go pop in your mouth. Gave me that sort of vibe. Then when you're eating dumplings, could be something messy. I feel like it would be very nice to do this. Bear with me 1 second. Oh, fried dumplings, chili oil. No Squirtle, please. Oh, good. I'm so scared of the massive squirt, man. That's good. The extra chili oil really does nicely for the dumpling there. Oh, what? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. That food's nice. She just said that the kitchen was making it fresh and they had a couple extra, so they gave it to us. Looks like they mixed the sauce for us. So these are fresh pork and chive dumplings. By the way, when you pick up dumplings, very, very important, just be so gentle on, like when you hold it, like you don't want to hold it too hard, otherwise you'll crack the wrapper open. Man, this looks perfect, bro. Oh, sorry. Dude, I really like the sauce. It's not too like dark and strong, you know. At Chinese restaurants, there's this dish, and my auntie loves it. And it's fried tofu, right? You dip it in this like concoction. It's like a cold sauce, and it has a lot of chives in it. When you dip these dumplings into this sauce, it tastes very similar. I've got to find the photo for you, Brian. But yeah, it's very nice. That's good. This sauce is so good, you can almost drink it, man. Dude, I love this one, man. Goodness me. Look at that. Oops, sorry. Oop. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Oh, look at that delicious piece of the chives and that bad boy, man. I actually like the pork and chive filling more than just the pork one. The chives get a really good taste to it. That's awesome, man. Let's finish it off. Ooh. Bruh, tea tastes so good with dumplings, man. So I reckon out of all those three, surprisingly, I really like the pork and chive dumpling, actually. I thought that was probably the best one. And I'll straight with this sauce. I don't know what this is called, but it's a bit lighter than the typical soy and vinegar that they put here. But it's really good. Second would be, I would say, the pan-fried one. And then the third one would be the xiao. But yeah, definitely try, like this place, overall really good for dumplings, man. So definitely come and check it out. That's 2 down. We've got 1 more place to hit. Let's go try it. How many dumplings have we eaten, man? Oh, you are what you eat. We're at our 3rd location, and it is called New Shanghai Night. So you got New Shanghai, and then you got Shanghai Night, and you got New Shanghai Night. So let's go try it out. I'm so full. Why is the smallest serving like 12 dumplings, man? My stomach's about to break, bro. No, I can do this. Which one do you like better? Do you like the coriander one or the cabbage one? Your favorite?
Cabbage.
Cabbage?
Yeah.
Can I just get 1 small? Steam?
Yeah.
That's it. She said cabbage, bro. Okay. Last spot for dumplings. You got this one here. Steamed pork and Chinese cabbage dumplings. I haven't had Chinese cabbage in dumpling in a very long time. Oh, good. This looks really hot. It's Look, it just came out, man. The wrapper itself is a little bit thicker compared to the previous one we went to. They put some sort of sesame in it, like sesame oil or sesame sauce on the inside. Actually tastes really nice. I actually really like the Chinese cabbage in it. Gives it a nice crunch. I was a bit done with fried dumplings because we had 2 servings of fried dumplings already. But I reckon this fried would have been really nice as well. These ones don't squirt. I do like the sesame taste in it. I reckon it's a pretty good dumpling. Personally, I reckon I prefer the thinner wrapper of the previous place. You know, each to their own. Everyone has a bit of personal preference. Some people like thicker dumpling wrappers. Also, have you guys ever tried using dumpling wrappers as noodles? My auntie, when she's lazy and she can't be bothered going to the shops to get noodles, she'll have like dumpling wrappers, right? And then she'll put that into soup. So she'll turn the dumpling wrappers into like noodle soup, essentially. It actually tastes really nice. Like the noodles themselves, they're very chewy. Try it next time. Cheese. Yeah, I feel like I definitely prefer the pork and chive to pork and Chinese cabbage. What about you, Brian?
Yeah, I definitely prefer the pork and chive.
Pork and chive? Yeah. You reckon you can put a dumpling counter and see how many dumplings we had today? But some of them were like out of the camera, wouldn't it? Well guys, what an awesome day it was today, going through Ashfield and doing our tour of the Shanghainese dumplings that you can find in the area. Out of everything we tried, I'd probably say New Shanghai and that the chili oil, peanut butter, sesame dumplings, those ones are probably my favorite. And the second restaurant we went to, the Shanghai Nights, that was probably the most homey for me. Like when you walk in, you feel like you're eating, you know, with a family in a family style restaurant, man. I really love that restaurant. So yeah, definitely come out, check out all 3 restaurants and tell me which one is your favorite out of everything that we featured today on today's video. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button down below so we can go on weekly food adventures together with the Sydney Food Boy channel, and hit that like button and leave a comment. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Oil, some chopped garlic, ginger, curry leaves. You like it spicy? Tomato.
I dare say this is probably some of the best rice that you can get in Sydney. G'day Tigers, Sydney Food Boy here, and today we're in Ashfield. Hey guys, Sydney Food Boy here, and today we're in Ashfield to check out some Shanghainese dumplings.